Hello and welcome to another recording for my channel. This will be another Star Trek Online Age of Discovery playthrough. We'll be starting the episode story arc of the Dyson Sphere. Let's get started. And I'm going to have to trip over my own words again. The gateway discovered beneath the surface of New Romulus is prepared and ready for activation. Because the Romulan Republic is dedicated to sharing the gateway and all we learn from it with our allies, we are inviting representatives of the Romulan Republic, the Federation, and the Klingon Defense Force to join us on New Romulus for the first trip through the gateway. I would be honoured if you would join us, Admiral. Okay, so let's go back to that cave. Underground ruins. I think that was it. Yeah, this one's it. Okay. Still getting that rubber band effect. I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully I'll fix it tonight with the patch. Okay. Thought that was it. The gateway discovered beneath the surface of New Romulus is prepared and ready for activation. Because the Romulan Republic is dedicated to sharing the gateway and what we learn, blah blah blah, this mission is threshold. Go to New Romulus where it is located and attend the dedication to the activation of the nothing on here. Well, if I scan the area, it might point in the direction I'm supposed to go. No, nothing happened. That's a... What's going on? Go to New Romulus Gateway Complex, which is here. It's underneath this building. There's no arrow pointing me anywhere. Okay. I'm going to beam back to the staging area and see if that helps. Okay, I'm going to get into orbit and probably beam down into it. No, let's exit and then maybe being in the system will activate the quest. Okay, you've actually got to be in sector space for this to activate. Let's get ready for this. Okay.
It would be my pleasure.
It would be a pleasure to what? Okay, so basically it just recaps what's happened. So I'm not going to... again, let's run down to... Why is this in the
It
middle of
would
my
be
screen?
my pleasure.
Okay, that normally pops off to the side. Okay, so basically you just got to do a relay of the power, make sure it's all correct.
Welcome.
The Romulan Republic is here, along with representatives from our allies in the Federation and the Klingon Empire, to witness the dawn of a new age. Harnessing the power of this gate will change everything for our people. Yes, we must be cautious. The Duians tried to do the same and it destroyed them. But we have been studying the gateway since I helped discover it. Whatever. That's very hard to Admiral Agofity helped us discover it. And we believe that we understand where the Duians went wrong. We now have the technology and knowledge we need to successfully adapt Iconian technology for our own use. We had a few final adjustments to make and then we're ready to go.
You think you have corrected the issue? Consider what happened to the Daewons, and what the result would be if the Romulans lose a second homeworld. I have encountered Iconian gateways twice before. In both those instances, the finest commanders I ever served found the technology to be too dangerous to preserve. It is difficult to believe that you have managed to do what they could not.
Are there problems?
No problem.
Ambassador Worf was invited here because of his experience with Iconian gateways. He has been voicing his concern with our decision to activate the gateway. My science teams are convinced that they have solved the problems of the past, but I fear that, like the Ambassador, some of my engineers have their doubts. Tadan and the Senate believe this to be an important step for the New Republic, but it is a step that we must take with our allies. We respect their opinions and we want them to join us in this venture, just as the Bajorans and the Federation worked in tandem with the wormhole to the Gamma Quadrant was discovered. In the interest of easing some concerns, Ambassador, I invite you to take a final check of the data. Perhaps Admiral Agofite would be willing to assist you. I'm ready.
Acceptable. Admiral Carrick, I want to start by reviewing your science team's work.
Okay, let's just zoom in a bit, look for the little green circles. This thing in the middle, that normally stays in the bottom corner. It's kind of annoying me at the moment. Don't know why.
I'm sorry, did you need something?
I don't mean to be so distracted, but it's taken a lot of work and a lot of late nights to get here. Finally, we're ready. We've considered everything that could go wrong and planned for every contingency. The Duans weren't as advanced technologically as we are. They hadn't even begun a warp culture when they tried to repower the gateway. We have advantages they could only dream of having. There's some risk, of course, but everything worth doing had some risk. I wouldn't be standing on a new homeworld for our people if we hadn't been willing to take a chance and challenge the Tel Shiar. How can I help?
With all due respect to you, Ambassador, I don't think there's anything to worry about.
If you want, I'll review the data my team has collected with you. Admiral Agofity can review the power variance coefficient numbers for the Alpha, Gamma, and Delta monitors. Maybe I do need another set of eyes. I've had a lot of trouble sleeping. Okay, fine. Numbers. Okay, you might need a piece of paper and a pen for this, I think, because you have to remember particular...
Program initialized. Select monitoring program.
You have to remember specific equations or something. Okay. So it was alpha, beta, and gamma, I think. Alpha, beta, gamma. They're all TJs. And alpha is 4.5, beta is 3.4, and gamma is 4.4. And let's just go 4.4.6 and 4.5.1.
Program initialized.
Okay, so 14, 77, 47, 38, and 9.
Program initialized.
Alpha and Beta are ready.
Program initialized.
Log off. Speak with the researcher.
Were you able to find the coefficient numbers for me?
Alpha is 14.
Alpha is 14. That looks correct.
Gamma is 47.
Yes, that's correct. Gamma
Delta
is
is
47.
38.
Your numbers may be correct, but have you ever witnessed the power of one of these gateways outside of a holodeck? Well, I have. I was invited here to share my knowledge with those willing to listen. Even the best plans seldom survive contact with the enemy.
Perhaps we should speak with engineering teams.
Yes, they've been asking for the final power variance numbers.
I'm sure Commander Miek would appreciate the newest set of data. We'll speak with him next.
I appreciate you speaking up about your concerns.
Okay, I don't know why they're not saying the whole lot. If our projections are off at all, we could end up freezing to death or in caves just like the Duans. This gateway is an extremely valuable resource, but it is worth losing everything we've built here. I have new numbers for you.
Finally.
You want a full-time job here? I could use some reliable help. These aren't too bad. Better than what we had before. Maybe this will work after all. That's good.
I agree that the simulations look promising, but I still have some concerns.
So do I, but we're on a deadline.
My team has the geothermal tap operational, and with the proper numbers, we can finally align the power flow to the gateway and activate it again. I'd be happy to discuss our concerns with you, Ambassador, but I'll need someone to help with the final commands, to raise the pylons while I monitor the power levels. Admiral, could you help? All of my teams are busy with the tap, and it will give the Ambassador and I some time to talk. I'd ask Adrena to do it, but she's got her hands full as it is. Tadan invited you here, Ambassador. He had a good reason, and he's a good man. I trust him. If he thinks you have something important to say, we need to listen.
Perhaps we can find a solution that will ensure the safety of all of us. Show me your projections.
I'll activate the console and monitor the power readings. See if something happens in the background. Must be when you activate this one. There we go.
The numbers are good. Something seems off.
This gateway may not be exactly like the others we've encountered.
Agreed. Sensor readings from the gateways I've encountered were significantly different than this. Could it be because of the power source you're using?
Readings like this make me wonder.
You open a door, and that means that there's got to be something on the other side. Maybe this isn't a one-way trip. Do you think there's something on the other side trying to get in?
The numbers aren't saying that exactly, but it's a real possibility.
I understand what the gateway means to my people, but I'm concerned about what could happen if we open it without taking more precautions. Can we add more security?
Captains Sean and Corin have been consulting with Kararek's security forces. I will ask Corin to deploy some of her finest warriors. I do not know Captain Sean, but he commands an enterprise. He must be a formidable man. He also has less enthusiasm for activating the gateway than others here. I am certain he has considered all the options.
I'll speak with Sean and see what our options are.
How may I assist you?
Do you have a moment?
The team looks like it's almost done with the final checks. Make it quick.
Actually, Ambassador Worf has some concerns about the gateway. And because he can't come over and chat with the Starfleet officer without raising some eyebrows in his own delegation, he's sending you instead. Interesting. Tell him I share in his concerns about the gateway. What does he think we should do? He wants an option to neutralize the gateway if we need to.
I'll admit I've been dubious about this project from the start.
Some things are too powerful for anyone to have. Still, it's my job to do what Starfleet Command orders. So the Enterprise is here to assist and represent the Federation. But it's also my job to protect my ship and the Federation, so I had my engineers work up some contingency plans. If Koran is bringing in extra ground troops to deal with any unwelcome visitors, that should help. My chief engineer worked up a few small spatial charges with enough power to take out the gateway. If you attach them to the base of the pylons, we'll be able to stop a disaster before it starts. I don't want to use them unless we have to. We're here at the Romulans' invitation, after all, but it's always good to have a backup plan. I'll take care of it.
What are you... Ah, good idea.
Ooh, wrong way.
If all the preparations are complete, I see no reason to delay.
Prepare to activate the gateway. Cutscene. Oh, my back. And my chair.
Initiating final power transfer.
Power output rising. Levels are within expected parameters.
Activating gateway. We've got a spike. Attempting to compensate. No good.
Abort! Abort the mission!
Shut it down.
Detonating charges.
No effect. Get everyone out of the chamber.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Into the gateway. Now! I knew that gateway would be trouble. Can't get a reading on where we are or how far we've traveled. The best we can figure out is that we are not in normal space anymore. And we are trapped. The scientists have been able to get a few readings from New Romulus, but the gateway was damaged. We cannot use it to return. A few people managed to grab some supplies on their way through the gateway. They might have something useful. Check the crates. Assist with the wounded. Once we have seen to the immediate problems, then we can worry about getting out of here.
Not them. Not them either. Ah, we've got to get the equipment first. Then we do the triage. Ah, sorry, I thought that was 3-step one. It must be the last one that was 3-step one. Okay. Okay. So you can see here it tells you the rest it, ice, compression, and elevate. So elevate's the last one. There you go. That's the 3-step.
I think I can open this door, but I will need your assistance. Once I override the security protocols, you will need to rewire the primary motivator to release the locking clamps. Are you ready?
A cutscene here? I can't remember. I'll scan the exits first. Yeah. That does not look like a... Ah, it's original series tricorder. Okay, yep.
As much as I hate to say this, we will cover more ground if we split up.
Agreed. We should keep in contact as we search.
Commander Nignon will accompany you.
If there is a way home, we'll find it.
I will accompany you.
I'll organize security detail to remain here. I'll take care of things here. Good luck. And watch your back. We don't know who else could be in this place or what they want. Is that it? Go to the next room. Okay, follow that arrow. Nope. That arrow. Wait for Worf to arrive. Oh, it's this one here. Where's Worf going?
I'm picking up some odd Tetrion readings, and we've been able to confirm that we're in subspace, but there's nothing conclusive yet.
I think there is a medical facility, although it's not like any sick bay I've ever seen before. Interesting, Sean.
This facility is mostly automated. That doesn't mean it's abandoned.
We're keeping watch for automated security. Nothing we can't handle yet, but we've found something interesting in this room. It looks like some sort of targeting array. I'm going to try to find out more about it. Perhaps it's a way out.
Maybe it's a way to open a gateway to a location without a corresponding one on the other end.
I'll check in when we know more. Sean out. Ambassador, I think we should take a closer look at the large console.
Good idea. If there is a targeting system and a medical bay, we may find the equivalent of a shuttle bay as well.
Agreed. This is the main control console for the environmental controls in this facility. The environment can be set to accommodate a wide range of humanoid and non-humanoid species. Whoever used these consoles last set the environment for a brutal oxygen-nitrogen mixture that is standard for most humanoid species. You cannot determine how long it's been since we last accessed.
Are you sure something here is not blocking our communicators? This is suspicious. We should check in with Karn and Sean's teams.
Captain Corrin, come in.
Corin here.
We haven't found anything this direction yet. I'll return to our starting location and find out what's happened. Good luck. Sean?
I've found what appears to be some sort of targeting system.
Huh, that's strange. Captain Sean, what is it? Cutscene. Starway.
Did you hear that? We should...
Ensign, look out!
I think there are 4 pieces. Yeah, 4 overlapping circles. This appears to be a targeting system for some sort of setting for 6 coordinates. It shares some characteristics with a transporter, but the technology is so far beyond what you've seen before that you're not sure you would be able to open it. Ah, so this is basically a game explaining to you what you're seeing, not what you're reading. Yep, there it is. So these are called swarmers, and they're all over the place.
We must find Karn and the others.
The only way left to us is the path Koran took. We must find the answers we seek there. We need to hurry. We're all in danger here. This is from the next generation. Oop, there's something on the floor there. Data storage in the other corner. Well, not really a corner, it's a round room, but other side of the room. Oh, the wolf. Mr. Wolf.
It was a Solanagen-based race, and I have seen this before. When I served on the Enterprise, we attracted attention of aliens who existed solely in subspace. They abducted us, experimented on us. We did not know why, but their actions went far beyond mere curiosity. We were able to stop them before they established a pocket of subspace on board the ship, but not before they sent a burst of energy through. If these aliens served the Iconians, that energy could have been a message. Koran was not taken without a fight. Of that I am sure. And this table has not been used yet. These aliens must be holding the others. It is only a matter of time before they will be examined as well, and the experiments can be deadly. Everyone here is in danger. We must find and free them.
We'll find the others. Again, I like to stay on the outside of the curve, that way you can see further down the hallway and start shooting a bit quicker. This thing should be on the floor, sparks flying out of it. Starway. That was pointless. Okay. See, that one's still active. Again, I'm not sure if you get an accolade for this one, but I think you have to scan the body. an unknown alien, I'm pretty sure. Unrecognized. Okay, there's 2 more to unlock.
I don't see Captain Sean or Maya.
Where are they?
There's no more time.
We need to stop wandering around this place and get back to New Romulus. Staying here is only going to get more of us killed.
No. There is still someone missing who could be saved. We are not leaving without them.
He's right, we keep looking. Okay, I might recover the missile. Am I supposed to find something else here? Nope. What is... Okay, these things should have disappeared because I've already done those. Okay, let's keep going. Starway. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Where are those little flying things? There they are. Let's... Can I? Not really know much of muchness. Where's Wolf? Okay. I think they're all stuck outside the room. Okay, are they going to enter the room or what? No, they're stuck in the other room. Free captors and take head count. What's going on? Are they stuck on a black hole or something? Something. Well, there seems to be a bug because something's not right. Free the captors and take a head count. Done this twice now. Don't have to worry about these because they're unconscious. Examination. For some reason they're not moving forward. I don't know what's going on. Well, if you follow me, that's how you're getting home, but you're not doing anything. Oh, what is going on? I have to... Ah, because this exists, it's showing me that this is here. Hopefully once I get rid of it, I can continue on. There is nothing. So why can I not continue on? I'll try to examine Sean again and see if that helps. Oh, there he is. He's highlighted now. Sean is pale and unresponsive. His breathing is shallow and his pulse rate is dropping. He requires immediate medical attention. Okay, a tricorder scan shows Sean's left arm and both antennae have been surgically amputated and then reattached. An unknown foreign substance has been introduced into his lymph node, and the superior vena cava has collapsed. Sean's cardiovascular and lymphatic systems have been seriously damaged by the experiments. It requires immediate medical attention. The suggested procedure is to regenerate, restore, and purge. Regenerate, restore, purge.
What happened? How... Can you help Mike?
A quick tricorder scan reveals that Mayek's blood has been completely replaced with a synthetic liquid polymer. Even immediate medical attention would not help. His family and friends will want to know what happened. It may be not provide comfort, but it could provide closure. You carefully remove his communicator and identification so that they can be returned to his loved ones. What identification? Remove his communicator and identification. I'm not sure what the identification is.
There's nothing more we can do here.
If we want any hope of finding other survivors or stopping what's happening on New Romulus, we need to keep moving.
Agreed. The best way to honor Mayek's memory is to save his new home.
I haven't left that hallway. There's still a bundle in the hallway. Star wipe. Okay.
The gateway energy signature is emanating from somewhere across this expanse. We need to find a way across.
My scans indicate there's some sort of control system at work.
Perhaps we can use that to activate a connection between the next platform.
I'm picking up more of those automated defenses.
They're at my tricorder's maximum range, but they will be upon us quickly. The wounded are too weak to put up a fight. We should cross quickly and make our stand from a position of strength.
You should scout ahead. Karn and Sean will remain with the injured and defend them at the Guardian drones arrive.
Okay, so you'll see that there are consoles that pop up like that. Now you can see that the yellow one here goes this way and the blue one will go the other way. With the yellow one, what that does is it takes you to another console that gives you information the aliens have gathered on the Alpha and Beta Quadrant species. So something like this will pop up, and I'm not going to read through it because it's just basically saying that there are alien species there. If you go this way, you can collect all the information, get an accolade for collecting all the information, but because I just want to get this to the end of the video, I will just keep going. And again, you can see here there's only the blue, there's no actual yellow or red or green. There you go, a yellow and a blue. I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to take now. I'm just going to keep going. Oh, better hit the console first. Yeah, I don't think you can extend. I'll try that. I'll try to extend the next bridge without accessing the console, but I don't think you can. So we have to end up here. Yeah, you can't extend the bridge until you've used the console. And as you can see, the information was pretty recent because it was New Romulus, which means, you know, you've just helped them settle on the planet, so It is pretty recent intel. And as you can see, I haven't gotten the accolades, so I haven't actually activated all the consoles. I think there's at least another 2. Oh no, discover information. Okay, I don't know why they did the accolade. Unless there's like another 2 pieces of excess information you can gather. Star White. Just those 2. Summon everyone to the platform. Star White, there we go. Where's Worf going? He's had enough. He's leaving. Okay. Okay, now this is a colour puzzle, I think. Blue, green, blue, green, yellow, red, yellow. Green, yellow, green, blue. Green, yellow, green, blue. Okay, so when you play this, it will be a different configuration each time. Okay, what now? Okay. These are the swarmers.
I have downloaded what I can. It is time to leave. We have cut the network's connection to the new Romulus gate, which should stabilize the situation there. There will be some damage on New Romulus, but it could have been far worse.
Okay.
This is a bridge. We have walking wounded, but some of us can still serve. Where do you want us?
And then we just check all the consoles to see what they do, and then we allocate someone. This appears to be a tactical console which controls the ship's shields and power levels during combat, with secondary access to weapons. Captain Sean would be the most efficient officer. This panel provides bridge control for engineering functions including damage control. Captain Koran has the necessary experience for this station. This is the primary weapons console. You can think of no one better suited for the position like this than Ambassador Worf. Oh god. I think I just got the hiccups. It's gonna be fun. Sensor and deflector dish controls. Although Adrana lacks combat experience, she is the best choice for this station.
We have saved the Romulans' home world, but the gateways are open now. All of them. We do not know who will use them. It may be the Alachi, or it may be something far worse. We must warn everyone of what is coming.
Activate the gateway and take us out.
Receiving tactical telemetry. I'm detecting another gateway in the Durette system. It's big. Ship-sized.
The gateway is transmitting a high-band subspace signal. Sensors are picking up Elachi ships on an intercept course.
I suggest we go there and contact New Romulus for reinforcements.
Not from here. I can make a gateway for us and set a destination close by, though.
Taking us out.
Okay, now I'm not sure if they've changed it, but at the end of this mission you should be able to keep the ship. But for some reason in the acquire ship panel you have to buy it.
Sensors show that we are in the Durette system. Systems are all reading normal. Object sighted near the ship. It is an Iconian gateway.
Hail the Hail the Romulan Republic.
I'm very glad to see you all safely returned.
I can't see you.
When the quakes began, we lost all communications with the gateway chamber and feared the worst. But where did you go? Through the gateway? And what is that ship? I've never seen anything like it.
I'll provide a full report as soon as I can. Suffice to say that we had to open the entire Iconian gateway network to save New Romulus.
You reset. Oh, elements preserve us.
There could be hundreds of gates throughout, thousands. Are they all active now? There was a ship-sized gateway hidden in subspace in this system.
Enough talk. The gateway is transmitting a signal. I am picking up a corresponding one from an entire fleet of Elachi ships on an intercept course. Send every available ship. We must fight if we are to survive.
Sending reinforcements now. Good luck, and may the elements protect us all.
We will hold the Elachi here until reinforcements arrive. So these are basically little shuttles that help fight. Look, can't see them. Oh, there they are, little blue lines. And the bridge officer abilities here are damn strong because they are admiral level, which you can't actually... Where'd the ships go? Oh, they came back towards me. Which you can't actually access because the highest you can get is command level, or captain level, on your training. So... And again, you can take your own time when you're playing this to look at the benefits of these particular things. More red dots somewhere. As you can see, I've got these little shuttle things around me, so I've got 12 of them, and each one has their own little weapons damage, which we can have a quick look at once the mission is over. You can see the turn rate on this thing is pretty decent considering it's a carrier, which is a large, bulky ship. This is one. As you can see, more and more Republic ships are showing up for the fight, which means that the enemy ships are just going to get more and more powerful. You can actually get one of these from a lockbox. Why am I not firing? Quick look at this ship before we leave the map, because I'm not sure we get to keep it anymore. Okay, I think that's it.
There is still the matter of what to do about the gateway. That discussion cannot be delayed.
And oh no, I'll give it
Launching
two
forces
shoes.
have been destroyed. No further hostiles inbound. Captain Sean, the Enterprise should scan the gateway. We need to know more.
Agreed. But we should destroy that gateway now, while we still have the chance.
No! That gateway is in Romulan space. It belongs to the people of the Romulan Republic.
Another invading force could arrive at any moment.
Afraid of a fight, Captain?
Corin, prudence is not cowardice. The gateways are powerful. They may be too much for any of us to control.
We should disable it before it becomes another threat to the Romulans, and to us all.
How is this different from the wormhole near Bajor? This is a strategic and scientific asset, and it belongs to my people. Captain Sean, if you destroy the gateway, I can assure you that Titan will reconsider our friendly relations with the Federation.
The Klingon Empire will fully support our Romulan allies in this matter.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. Sir, we've been scanning the gateway.
What did you find?
The terminus is at a fixed point now. We can determine that. But then, I don't know what we picked up, but the monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega. We're locked out of the computer, and engines are offline. We need you back on the Enterprise, sir.
I see. That changes things significantly.
Indeed it does. I should return to the Borderskew. Worf will be waiting for you. Corin to the Borderskew. One to transport.
I should return to New Romulus immediately.
Ambassador, it was a pleasure to work with you. I wish we could have had that talk.
Agreed. Another time. Send my regards to your chief engineer, Captain.
I'll let Chief O'Brien know. Sean to Enterprise. Transport me directly to my ready room.
Today was a glorious battle. You have won much honor for yourself and your allies. It seems there are larger conflicts that all of our people will need to face. If we are to survive, we may need to face them together. It was an honor to fight beside you.
Okay. So this was like 3 mini missions in one. So it's a big mission. So I won't do another playthrough for another mission playthrough. This will be the end of the episode. But just in case we do lose the ship, I want to see what we have. So we have level 12. Anti-proton, transphasic, neutrino, combat, Here it is. This is a set. Okay, so Obelisk Subspace Rift Core. So if I do get to keep this ship, this will be going on my my Age of Discovery era ship. So you've got the core, a beam, and a console. So that's just standard shields, another transferic, another anti-proton, and this is the omnidirectional beam, which has it's like a turret. It has a 360 degree arc, and the console. Is it this one? There it is. It has the little infinity symbol, which means it starts off at whatever you want, and then it can upgrade. But again, I'm not entirely sure if we can keep this. And the hangar has swarmers in there. So these are basically those things that were attacking you in the hallway, but a larger variant, like a shuttlecraft-sized variant. And as you can see, there are 3 different obelisk craft that you can get. Okay, so let's end this mission, and let's see if we get to keep the ship. I think my inventory is full, but the ship should unlock at the shipyard, or at the very least be in a lockbox in my inventory. Nope. No lockbox. That's from New Romulus. I'll put that down here. That can go over here. This is just stuff I've collected that I don't care for keeping, so I'm gonna sell it off. Got 20 of those, so they can go there, and that can replace it. Okay. Doesn't look like we kept it, so what I'm going to do is go to I might have to go to Earth Space Dock, because I can't think of where the shipyard is. I think it's underneath the embassy, but I'm not 100% certain, so I don't want to waste time, so we'll just go to Fleet Yard and Space Dock, Earth Space Dock, and we'll have a look at the equipment. See if we got any ship unlock in the shipyard. Okay. Run. I haven't actually ended the mission yet by contacting... that's probably why I don't have the ship yet, actually. Let's... put one of my ships into dry dock. Okay. That gives me 1 free slot, just in case we do get the ship, and then we will hail to Dan. While it is regrettable that so many gateways were unlocked, I know that together we will face the future. Our governments will be in contact with in regards to the Omega situation. When we are prepared to act, I know you will be involved. Thank you, Admiral, and good luck in the future. So I got the core, and that, but I did not get the console. So let's see. Oh, I must choose one. 164 damage. Actually, let's see what my warp core is here, and then let's compare the two. Well, it's got a lot of buffs to it, so I'm going to take this because the weapon itself isn't all that flash at this point, but I can always redo the mission and get it. Circles within. That's the next mission, which I'm not going to do just yet. So let's go to Manage Ship and see if we unlocked that carrier. We did not unlock the carrier. Okay, let's go to Ship Acquisitions and see if it's unlocked. There. No, you still got to buy that one, so... Doesn't look like you can unlock it anymore. I'm pretty sure you got to keep the ship back in the day, and that might have just been while that Delta Recruit thing was on. And once that finished, you might not be able to do it anymore. But you can see here, you've got the hangar base for the swarmers, device slots, subsystems, console, base turn rate pulse, bridge officer. It doesn't tell you what the special equipment you get is. Okay, but there you go. You can see you can buy the ship, but you need okay, you need to have your Starbase military wing upgraded, 2 fleet modules, and 20,000 energy credits. Or is that ship cross? No, it's fleet credits. 20,000 fleet credits. Okay. Let's put that new console on our ship. Or new warp core, sorry, on our ship. That is not my ship. Actually, what does it buff? Shield regeneration, shield power setting, additional auxiliary, maximum auxiliary, speed. So let's have a look at the snow status. Shield regeneration rate, no shields. Got shields right there. Hull repair, shield regenerate, no shields, hull defense. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what it changes, so let's see if this... No. We might have to be out in space to do it. So I'm just going to discard this, because I can't salvage it, I can't sell it, I can't upgrade it. It's just a useless piece of equipment, get rid of it. And there you go. Just from playing a few missions, actually they have taken out a lot of the rewards from the main storyline and put them into the available storyline. So a lot of these... missions here used to be in the main stories, and now they've moved them into the available stories. So where is it? Lost Dominion? Yeah. So this one gives you a Dominion space set from memory. This one doesn't give you a set as much as it does give you 3 different pieces of equipment that help you. Cold War, I think that gives you two of a 3-piece set, and the other one you have to get from buying the ship. Big Dig, Starbase 24, slowing the expedition, outreach, upled. Yeah, Secrets of Nimbus. Again, is a story arc. I think it's a ground-based equipment because it's all but one of the missions is ground-based. Again, it could be wrong. Yeah, so there's quite a few different things we can look at once the main episode arc is finished. If you want to see any particular playthroughs, just leave a message down below. Any other comments down below. If you have any criticism, more than happy to take the criticism. I just ask that you keep it civil in the conversations down below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.